Bullish estimates for how much Bitcoin Cash will cost in 2030 run from 518.73 cents to 979.82 cents. Experts in the market, except for BCH, think that by 2025, BCH could reach 403.45. Bearish: the price of Bitcoin Cash on the market is expected to be 92.22 in 2023. Talk about Bitcoin Cash. Bitcoin Cash is one of the most well-known forks of the first Bitcoin network. The idea for the digital currency came from people who didn't like where Bitcoin was going, which was away from Satoshi Nakamoto's original plan for it to work as a computer file. This led to the creation of Bitcoin Cash, which works more like cash and less like a store of value. Why was there such a big fight between Bitcoin supporters and people who thought Bitcoin should have been ready to trade more quickly and for less money? Around this time, supporters of Bitcoin Cash were saying that Bitcoin was not the real Bitcoin and that Bitcoin Cash was the real Bitcoin. This was thought to be the start of a national conflict. Then, on August 22, 2017, Bitcoin Cash was created as a result of a fork. It got off to a good start, but since then, it has been in conflict. Bitcoin Cash is one of the biggest and most famous forks of the digital currency. It was created not long before Bitcoin reached its previous all-time high of $20,000 at the end of 2017. Bitcoin Cash was made, and the size of the blocks in the chain was increased so that more transactions could be handled quickly. It's interesting to note that the digital currency split into Bitcoin Cash ABC and Bitcoin Cash SV in November 2018. This shows a desire to keep Bitcoin and digital currencies in general moving forward, but BCH's fork was mostly caused by Bitcoin's 1 megabyte block size limit. Since blocks couldn't handle the increase in size for exchanges piled up and waited for confirmation. Bitcoin Cash proposed making blocks between 8 megabytes and 32 megabytes in size, taking into account the handling of more exchanges per block. The person behind fork Roger has been pushing the idea that Satoshi Nakamoto, the person who came up with Bitcoin, should be held responsible for making a digital currency that could work. Under pressure, the change to Bitcoin's block size, according to Vern defenders of Bitcoin Cash, will make it possible for people to use Bitcoin as a way to make regular transactions and give it a chance to compete with big MasterCard processing companies like Visa that charge high fees to handle international transactions. Bitcoin Cash's price went up and down a lot in 2018, but since the end of the year and up until now, it has been less volatile and has mostly gone down over the past 2 months. Its price history began in August 2017 at $573. Bitcoin Cash has set a new record high at the moment. Bitcoin Cash is worth $115.27. USD/ACH has changed 1.03% so far, and $56,621,193 have been traded. Bitcoin Cash is currently the 29th most valuable digital currency, with a market value of $2,236,244,178 USD. Using the overall strength file, moving weighted normal Williams fractal, and moving normal union difference from the above diagram, we can figure out price patterns for Bitcoin Cash to see if it's going to be a bullish or bearish year. Our price forecasts are based on constant Bitcoin Cash market data that is updated live on our website. This lets us give dynamic price forecasts based on how the market is moving at the moment. How much Bitcoin Cash will be worth in 2023? From some points of view, Bitcoin Cash is one of the most surprising digital currencies to rise this year. The BCH price figure for 2023 predicts a big rise in the last part of the year, with the price possibly reaching $172.08. As with other cryptographic forms of money, the rise will be slow, but there won't be any big drops. An average price of $160.61 is very high, but it's possible sooner rather than later given expected trends. Bitcoin Cash BCH price prediction has a lot of room to grow because of the possible announcements of many new companies and projects. We think the price of BCH will soon go above $286.80, but we should wait to see if its overall strength file comes out of the oversold zone before making any bullish bets. Taking into account the unpredictability of the market, bets say that BCH will trade at a starting price of $229.44 and an average price of $252.39. Bitcoin Cash price prediction for 2025. If the upward trend continues until 2025, it could hit 401.52 cents, which could be good for BCH. However, if the market goes down, the goal may not be reached, as ETH is expected to trade at a mean price of 367.11 and a low price of 344.16. Bitcoin Cash value prediction for 2026. If Bitcoin Cash does a good job of supporting market opinion among digital currency fans, the price of a BCH coin could stay stable for the next 5 years. According to our predictions, BCH will be green in 2026. In 2026, BCH is expected to reach and surpass its all-time high. In 2026, the value of virtual money will be 516.24, with a starting price of 458.88 and an average price of 481.83. Hopes for the value of Bitcoin Cash. After a lot of thinking and technical research, we think the BCH price will cross a normal value level of $596.55 by 2027, with a base price of $573.60 expected by the end of the year. Also, BCH has the highest value worth of $630.96 Bitcoin Cash value forecast 2028 because it represents things that are expected to happen by 2020. We think that a bullish trend will keep pushing the average price to around $701.27. If BCH breaks the safe level in 2028, the highest price could be $745.68. If BCH doesn't get the support it needs by 2028, the lowest price could be $688.32. 2029, BCH is working toward interoperability between organizations to speed up cooperation. The bullish trend from the past is expected to continue, so the base exchange rate has been set at $803.05 and the annual cost is expected to be above $860.41.